Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
This one for three. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Offensive board. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. On target from range.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Takes a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he dunks it down. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
No good with the triple. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here they come. The three. Another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Edwards. Out to the right wing. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. From the arc. And he can't get that one. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Bellinelli into the lane. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The three is up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
1:05 left in the first quarter. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Guarded by Edwards. And the three off target.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Out left to the wing. from deep three-point land. He's off on that one. Here's Bellinelli. Drops in the three. Bellinelli's got 5 now. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here comes the break. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Off target with the three. Pass to Napier.
Hey, yo, right here.
Checked by Tucker. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
5 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark. They swipe it. In transition. Pass to Booker. Checked by Tucker. The three. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The three is up. That one is off. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Napier. Checked by Tucker. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Zizic. Over to the wing. To the paint. To the wing. Right side. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. From beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 5.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Courtney.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
From outside the arc. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Pass to Tucker. Here's Morgan. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
They set the pick from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Here's Morgan. Knocks down the long J. Morgan's got the second bucket on the night. Morgan's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Let's go with a 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Driving in.
Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
Big finish. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Nails it from 3. He has 7.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the home team.
Gotta appreciate the way.
Appreciate you joining us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. So it's the home team now. 7-point differential. He's off on the layup. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's the break. And there's a pick. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 5 now.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Guarded by Edwards. Yep, count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Launches it. Gets the 3-ball to go. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Bellinelli. He drops it from range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the left wing. Six to shoot. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Sinks it from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's the 3. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the lead. That one doesn't drop. In transition, here they come. Fires from deep. No luck on that one.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
From deep. and no question, powered it down. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Drains the triple.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Out to the right wing. The 3 ball. The shot, no good. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Down low. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter, and Bellinelli gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wide open, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Bellinelli's got 14 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. The 3-pointer off the mark. And here's the fast break. From downtown. No good that time. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Number 53. First personal.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The home team on D. And they're running. Pass to Morgan. Here's Zizic. Outside Tucker. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires in the triple.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Booker. Takes a 3. Zizic with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
A quick shot there. It's off target. To the wing on the left. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Foul, second team.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Napier. There's the triple. Buries it from 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
They set a pick. For 3. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Tucker inside. He's guarded by Napier. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Connects from downtown.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To take the lead. Yes! He nails it! 19 points in the game. Here's Bellinelli. Hits the 3-pointer. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. On the take. And he slams it in one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Away team.
He shoots. No good there. Off the double clutch.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
The home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Now here's Bellinelli. He's covered closely. Here's Hackett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Clyburn. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Right wing from downtown. Ward, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Hackett. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the right side. Here's Herrera. Drills the three-pointer.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Herrera. Fires the three. They get it back. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
and able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
There's a good screen. To the middle. Or the pass to Hayes. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Hayes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
When you look at this visiting team, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Hackett. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
A fadeaway. The shot comes out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Bellinelli. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Ward. Bellinelli is covering. Here's Herrera. For the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Clyburn. No good on the triple. 1:02 left in the first. Herrera can't hit. And here they come. The steal. He's all alone. The 3. Here's Hayes. Got a hand on it. Here's Hackett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Herrera. He has 6. Pass to Hayes, to the paint. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Clyburn. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Watsara. Watsara's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Watera. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watera's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Sinks the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bucket is good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Morgan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Morgan's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Watera. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Tucker. It's Zizic in the corner. Stripped away. Here's Watera, out left to the wing. Takes a 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one covering. Courtney's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Pass to Watera. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. Watera's got 12 now in this quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Morgan.
2 minutes remaining.
Offensive rebound. Here's Courtney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Friday and then on Wednesday. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Courtney taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. He nails it, and we're tied up. Courtney's got 7 points.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Low. Pass to Watera. Releases. Misses the chippy right there.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
A nice shot by Morgan. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change, 6 already.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. With the shot. Pass to Watera. A 3-ball. And it's Zizic with the rebound. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Driving the lane. And Tucker slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for him.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
No good from Courtney.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Morgan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by just one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Hackett. Over to the left wing. And the wing jumper offline. Herrera passes to Ward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And the home team has possession. He takes it in. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
Three.
Pass to Bellinelli. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Bellinelli's got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Herrera. No good that time.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Kept alive. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Sinks the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Home team foul.
Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For 3. Hayes. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Bellinelli. 6 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Or the pass to Hayes. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Hayes throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice and steady.
2 minutes.
Now here's Bellinelli. Not a lot of room. Hits the three-point bomb. Bellinelli's got 9 points now in just the second half. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Herrera. He's got 6. To the left wing. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Hackett. Off target with his 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Sangelia, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Ward. Drills the three-pointer. Ward's got 8
points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Bellinelli. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. There's the screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Sangelia, and here is Bellinelli. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And they're pushing it up. A shot by Watra, no good. Here's Hackett. From outside, off the mark. Got it off in time, and no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Zizic, and it's Morgan in the point guard. Low hits it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Zizic in the corner. It's stolen. Low. Here's Watra, guarded by Tucker. Shot's good by Watra.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Driving in, and Tucker slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Watra. Jacks up a 3, and it's Zizic with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Watra, guarded by Tucker. Low. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
6 to shoot from past the arc, and it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic just got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Watra, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Watra's got 19 points. Here's Courtney. They set the screen. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hamas. Sinks the triple. Hamas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Over to the left wing. Tucker with the ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. Two triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
That bucket in no time at all.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Shengelia takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Watera. Low. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Team foul. Number 2. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Hackett, the pass to Shengelia. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Watera. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here comes the break. Here's Hackett. Rebounded by Ward.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Pass to Watera. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Hayes the pass to Watera. 5 on the clock. Here's Ward. Up again. The putback is no good. Clyburn. We're going the other way.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
It's Edwards on the wing. The three ball. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Herrera. Hayes with a screen on Edwards. Herrera off target from three-point range. Knocks it down from distance.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to De Silva. They set the screen from the arc. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Launches a three. De Silva with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Shoots. They get the rebound. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Herrera. The three. Tries to save it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Ward. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. There's the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards. There's a screen. And he connects with a jumper. Here's Herrera. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Edwards. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
When I look at this visiting team, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That shot wide open.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. 6 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Back to Hayes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Herrera. Here's Ward, down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Nails it from 3.
Number 13.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Herrera. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to drop. Herrera's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Ward's shot is good. Ward's got 5 points.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Unloads. Can't nail the jumper.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
They grab their own miss. Fires for 3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They're up by 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the left side wing. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. Pass to Hamas. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Knocks down the long J.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And there's a pick. Here's Booker. No good with a layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And that one drops. Give him 8 points now.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here he goes. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Takes the 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. This one for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And he's in the book. Now 1 for 2.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here we go. From the high post. Basket's good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Booker pulls it down.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
He's guarded by Napier. They set a pick. Out to the right wing.
Home team foul. Napier. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside. Outside for Booker. From behind the arc. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. Out to the wing, launches it, and Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And that's his 3rd turnover of the quarter. He's got to slow things down.
Right wing. Here's Herrera. They get it again. Hayes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And that is going to do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Ward. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Ward's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Herrera. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from short range. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third for the lead. And he goes in for the dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Ward. Gets the 3 to fall. Ward's got 6 here in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Herrera. Shot from the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Herrera's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
To the right side. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. From deep. On target from range. Edwards has got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Puts up a deep 3. Edwards pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
To the paint. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Ward. To the wing, right side. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
A tight game here in Utah. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Hayes.
Home team ball.
1:49 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Let's go with a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Herrera. No good on the triple. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. That one drops. He ties it up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .119 left in the 3rd. It's Booker on the wing. Over to the left wing. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper for 2. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Can't hit from the corner. He's guarded by Napier. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Booker for 3. No luck on that one. There's the 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. The 3. Tries yet again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Takes it inside. Deflected. Fires away from way outside. And that's not going to go. And we wrap up the 3rd, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting 4th. And time to... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Fires from the wing. That one's good. Nothing but net. Out left to the wing. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the 3 off target.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Hamas gets it to go.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Napier. Knocks down the triple. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the drive.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special play.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 20.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
1:27 left in the game. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Launches it. And Ward pulls it down. Offensive rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And the three-pointer goes.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on. Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Oh, it's stolen.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
To the wing on the left. Four on the clock. Fires from way outside. Not going to go that time. fires away from way outside. Off the mark. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Back to Edwards. A three ball. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hackett. Off target from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. De Silva, no good. To the middle, to the wing right side. Clyburn. And the three ball is good.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Edwards. Puts it up. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Hackett. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside, Bellinelli. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Edwards with the screen. The three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's De Silva.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the first. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bellinelli with the three. De Silva with the rebound. One-on-one fast break from downtown. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Clyburn. On the wing, Bellinelli. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Bellinelli's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. To the left side wing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Clyburn drains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Takes the 3. They get it back. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. No good on that one. De Silva's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Hackett. His three-pointer's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 3. Rebound by Shingelia. Yep, that one goes in there.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 7. And the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Team foul.
Now, here's Napier. He's guarded closely. There's a screen. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
3 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Giffey stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Courtney. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipate. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Friday. Giffey. That 3 off the mark. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. From deep three-point land, and he's good on the 3 ball. Courtney's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Beyond the arc, hands it from downtown.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. Here's Courtney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 5.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And Tucker slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Booker, no good. Here's Zizic, defended by Booker. And that one is hammered home.
Defensive foul.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Fires from way outside. The second chance effort. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Tucker the pass to Courtney. For the 3. A shot off that time. Courtney's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's the pick. It's up a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound out to the right wing. Tries again. Yep, it counts.
24. Assist from Morgan.
There's a minute left here in the second. Now Napier. Still yet to score. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
The ball goes to the away team.
.43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Morgan. Here's Courtney. And it's off from three-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Courtney. Shoots the 3. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Second.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Number 24.
And he sinks the second. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I think for the home team, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game. I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away.
And that about wraps.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Right wing. There's the steal. They're running. And he makes that one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Shoots. That's good on the jump shot.
Number 13.
Here's Sangelia. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Going inside.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Hackett's Edwards defending. Shot clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 7 points in the game.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's the screen. Bellinelli with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Edwards, no good. Edwards gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Deflects the pass. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From deep three-point land, an absolute pound from three-point range.
Number 13. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Hackett, Edwards defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Clyburn. And the 3 off target. Bellinelli is covering. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. 12 points for him.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Singelia. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the visitors. No good on the quick 3. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Gife. No good on the triple. Now here's Bellinelli. 13 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bellinelli's got 16 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Clyburn. A three-pointer, no good. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. We've got Zizic, and it's Courtney in at the 3 spot. A solo fast break. He lobs it up.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
with the drive. Good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. There's the three. Booker pulls it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Morgan over to the left wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
The tray. They get it again, and Booker kicks to Napier. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Coordinated. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Nifty move. Unable to get that one.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Basket good.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
To the right side. Lets it fly. And the jumper is good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Count that one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For three.
2 minutes.
Malinelli pulls it in. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hackett. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Giffey bangs home the trifecta.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Clyburn. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's a good screen. Stripped it away. 1:12 left in the game. The long distance three is buried.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Number 22.
52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep three-point territory. The shot, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Fires from way outside, and they recover it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Hackett. Drills it from outside.
Hackett.
For three.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The three is up. No luck on that one. Here's Ward. Pass to Herrera. The three. That shot off the mark. No good with the triple. Here's Ward. Here's Herrera. Lets it go from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Here's Bellinelli. The long-distance three is buried.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Goes up on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Ward. It's hauled in by Bellinelli.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. And they're on the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Pass to Herrera. 5 on the clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
3 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Ward. No points so far. Fires the three. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Bellinelli. 5 points in the game. Hits the trifecta.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Here's Herrera. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Herrera's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Bellinelli. From behind the arc. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. There's a screen, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sends it home from three-point land. Lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. They lead by 4, and we'll get things started in the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Ward. Zizic with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Tucker up top. And slam dunk by Tucker.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Check by Tucker. Off target from outside. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
To the wing on the left. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
The shot's good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Low.
Both good from the line that time. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Check by Tucker. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
They set the screen. Pass to Morgan. Nails it from 3.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Check by Tucker. Pulls up. Great look, but off the mark. 1:16 left in the second period. That three's off the mark.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
From deep. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Morgan. Lets a floater go. And it's good. 2 points. Morgan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Outside Tucker. 29 seconds left in the first half. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Tucker, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Looking to end the run. And it's good for 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Morgan. He's got 5. Gets the 3 ball to go. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
And now let's take a glimpse. Thanks as always.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Lets it fly. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 5. Off target with the 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Lets the 3 fly. Out left to the wing. He tries for 3. He buries it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Herrera. He's got 9. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. On the break. Launches a 3. Tipped away. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
To the middle. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Hamas. Here's Herrera. fader on the way. No good that time.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Bellinelli. 11 points in the game. Off the mark there with a 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Thomas can't get it to go. The 3 knocks down the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Herrera gets it to go. Herrera's got 11 points. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Herrera's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. Here's Bellinelli. Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shoots a fadeaway. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
Give him 8.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Herrera. Releases. The shot won't fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. There's the 3. He got it up. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jacks up at 3. Doesn't go that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Zizic. Outside Tucker. Here's Morgan. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Checked by Tucker. For 3. Drills it from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Ward. Zizic with the rebound.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
And it's Morgan missing. Sinks the tray.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the pick. Takes the 3. buries it from three.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
From deep. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. From downtown, he drops it from range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Fires the three, hits the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Tucker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morgan. Outside Tucker. Fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires for 3. And Tucker pulls it down. 1:11 left in the fourth. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Pass to Ward. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Morgan. Fires from way outside. The shot no good. So the road team gets the W in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Ward. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Fires the three. De Silva with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Edwards can't hit. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
The visitors on defense. A three-pointer is right on target.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's De Silva. They get the rebound. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And that one is off. Edwards gone 1 of 3 on the night. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Edwards with the screen. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's De Silva. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They set the screen. .124 left in the first quarter of the game. No good on the 3. Lucic gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Down low. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to De Silva. Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's the screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's the triple. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Edwards. Lucic. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And here's the break from the arc. No good. Shot missing. That's tipped. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Napier. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assistant.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Low, Napier covering, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Giffey nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Took him no time at all on that one.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Low. From outside, off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 5.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. A 3-ball. No good on that one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Watsura. No good from outside. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Giffey offline with his 3.
2 minutes
Low.
remaining first half.
Napier covering. Hands it from downtown.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
1:52 left in the first half. To the wing right side. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Hummus. Here's Watsura. Launches a 3. Booker pulls it in. Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Watsura. Off target from outside. Giffey. Pass to Napier. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And here's Booker from the arc. This with the rebound. Low. Sinks the triple.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Over to the wing. Giffey trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Watsura. Out to the right wing. Low. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Usually when you head to the locker room of the half, coach has something for you to improve upon. But was a complete half of basketball, I'm surprised.
And moving on, let's take... That is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Herrera passes to Ward. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Ward's got 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Edwards drives in, and the basket is good. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Hayes. To the left side wing. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Pass to Herrera. And they get it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jacks up a 3.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Edwards, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Ward. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ward's got 6 points in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the 3. It's deflected. Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Pass to De Silva. Lucic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
you know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Out left to the wing. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Herrera. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Herrera's got 6 here in this quarter. And Edwards launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Low sinks the three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
A nice shot by Hummels.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Booker looking around. Giffey off target with his 3. Thomas passes to Watcher to tie it up. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Napier. Giffey. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Booker's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Watsura. It goes straight through with the switch.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They set the pick from past the arc. That shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Low. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To take the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Checking in for the away team, number 13.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Good on the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Watsura.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Hummels. Six to shoot. Over to the wing. Low. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And you want to them taking big shots for you in big moments, that one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
1:24 left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Drills the three-pointer.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in.
Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Watera. No good with the triple. Driving inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Low. Count it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
All sorts of time. It's in!
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 8, first personal foul, first team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
For the away team. Number 3.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. Buries the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun.